Welcome back to the Samantha Parker Show. Hey, I'm your host, Samantha. Let's dive on in. Hey guys, welcome back to the Samantha Parker Show. Today I'm with Cristina Zavala.
You said it correctly.
Guess what? I did take Spanish in high school.
Woohoo! Point for Samantha.
But really, Christina, I'm excited to have you because I feel like you're someone who really embodies community, especially here in St. George where we live. You are the go-to girl for the community.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Especially like the Latino community.
I love to help the Latino community, creating bridges, connections, and helping them out with whatever their needs are.
You're killing it. But you're also a real estate agent.
I am.
So you sell houses.
I do. And I love to help people with those needs and getting them into better places. So I'm excited.
What do you love most about living here in St. George?
I love that we have no snow. We have 360 days of sunshine, and I love being close to national parks, how safe it is, proximity to recreational areas, and the community. I love the community.
How long have you been here in St. George?
12 years.
Me too.
Really?
Yes.
No way. See, this is what click, girl.
You know what's funny is no one ever asks, like, are you from St. George? They ask, how long have you lived here?
Very few people are natives. In our age bracket, they're coming from a different place, like to work or to school.
So you're really about building relationships, breaking barriers, and showing what's possible when we lean into connection. So for you guys listening, this conversation is going to really lean into the value of community. Cristina, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. I appreciate this opportunity, and I love to share with the community what we're all about.
Where did you move from? I came from Salt Lake.
Ogden.
Ogden?
A little further than Salt Lake, like 45 minutes.
Okay, I'm not trying to be weird. Were you born in the U.S.?
No,
I'm like,
Mexico.
Tell me your background. Yes, because you
Mexico.
have the most gorgeous accent.
Born and raised in Michoacan, Mexico, which is called the state of the soul of Mexico. I moved for my brother's wedding, and my mom lied to all of us. We were just coming for the wedding and going back to home. It was just me and my brother. My older two sisters were already here. One was in college. My mom was, do I want to separate the family again? She dropped the bomb and she's, we're going to stay. We were devastated, to be honest with you, because we were super involved in the school out there.
How old were you?
I was 14.
Oh, so you were like, what are you doing? You've ruined my life.
What are we doing here? No, but I had one of my closest friends at the time already in the same high school. How crazy is that?
That is crazy.
It is crazy. And he was just there. He guided me through everything. He was shadowing me for months after we got here. I'm very grateful for that.
Did you know any English?
No, whatsoever. I was muted. Mm-hmm. Cultural shock, for sure. Food was completely different. The environment, just the routine is completely different from where I'm from.
I feel like coming from Mexico, there's probably a really vibrant culture.
Absolutely.
I feel like we're a little void of culture. Would you say that?
Yes, and it's something that I see and share with people. We don't live on the clock. Over there, you live more freely, less in a rush. Here, you're on the clock all the time. You have to go here, be here, work, school, kids. Over there, you do your things, but you have time to socialize daily, not just on weekends.
What was your favorite thing about Mexico? Do you still go back?
I do. I go back as much as I can, sometimes twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year. It depends, but I love the food. I love my people. I love the culture. I love everything.
What's your favorite food?
Oh my gosh. What should I
This is 20 questions. What's your favorite thing to eat from Mexico?
To eat? Oh my gosh. I would say ceviche. I love ceviche. You can tell when it's organic and it's original. And when it's not, little things that you miss, you can totally tell.
Yeah. See, and that's what I love, like when you talk to people who aren't from the U.S. I mean, I love being American. My husband was in the Army. I'm a proud U.S. girl, you know?
Absolutely.
But I like talking to other people. They're like, oh, I love this, the food there and this there. But I guess what we have here is all of it.
Yeah. And then we have, like, from where I'm from, we export avocados, right? We're like the biggest state. We export the most amazing organic ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream.
I didn't know you were going that way.
A lot of people are like, what, ice cream? If you see this brand, and I'm pretty sure because it's all over the U.S., La Michoacana, that's where I'm from. And it's the most organic, most flavor, fruity, not 2 over sugary popsicles that you will ever try.
Oh.
Yeah. Very few people know that.
No, I didn't. I'm going to have to look for them in the store.
Bring you some and be like, girl, tell me if it's not true.
I swear by these popsicles.
Some people are like, what, ice cream? We export ice cream. We export mezcal. My state from where I'm from, it's full of exportation. We do a lot of things. Other states don't.
Do you still have family there?
Yeah. My parents, they don't live here.
Oh, your parents
They're retired. They're older.
Did they retire and then bounce?
They bounce immediately. They came 2 weeks ago, Samantha, and my dad was like, I'm ready to go back home. At least stay 10 days. Weeks, at least. You're already here.
Shut up and enjoy the trip.
He's, nope, I want to go back home. It's too hot. Over there is raining season. No, and it's raining season over there, so we're opposites. And he was just missing it, and he's, nope, I'm ready to go back home. And we're like, okay, whatever makes you happy.
Oh my God.
So
I love when people get older. I'm like, is this going to be me? I'm like, the trip is over. We're leaving.
He's 73, Samantha, and he's always, I already saw you guys, because he was coming to meet my youngest little niece. She's 9 months. Aww. And I already saw her. We're good. Let's go. We spent every single day together. It's 5 of us siblings. It's 22, all of us together with the nieces and nephews. Every single day we were together. It was great. It was a great week.
That sounds amazing.
Whole 7 days.
Went up to the cold part of the state. It's not even hot up there.
I went for a week. I came back on a Sunday. They left on a Monday.
So funny.
My dad was like, I'm done. Bye. Peace.
Okay, that's really funny. Okay, Christina, what brought you to St. George then?
My husband's job. He got promoted. He got a really good position. And I was in a place, we were newlyweds, and he's like, what about you not working? Go back to school. I was already in school, but he's checked your transcript to see if you're going to miss any credits. And if you do, maybe we'll wait until you're done. And if you don't, let's just do it. He tricked me into coming in April when it's the best weather.
You're like, oh my God, I love it here. Especially if you're coming from the snow.
I came with a girlfriend at the time, and she's, Christina, you cannot miss this opportunity. This place is amazing. Look at the landscape. Look at everything. It's so beautiful. Perfect to raise a family. And if you don't like it, you're only 4 hours away. You can come back at any time. Yada, yada, yada. And I fell for it. Oh my gosh. First summer here, I wanted to move back.
If this was the same summer, if we're on the same timeline, it was like 120 that summer.
It was worse. It was worse. And I was like, I want to move back like tomorrow. That brought me in, and I'm grateful because he escalated in his position. We own our own business now, and here we are in the middle of the community. I have served with many committees and done a couple of jobs that have got me together with the community and getting to know different sectors of the community as well.
So then how did you make the leap into real estate?
So it was in my head since I was 24. One of my realtors that sold us our first home, I asked her and I said, what do you think about this? She said, you will be great, but one piece of advice, are you thinking of having family? And I said, yes. So she said, maybe let's wait until your kids are full-time in school so you have that flexibility, because this job is very demanding. You're on call. You work on weekends, you work on holidays. So if you have kids, it's going to be very hard for you to be present, especially if they're in sports or other activities. You're on call. Just think about that. So I waited, and here we are. Now my kids are full-time in school, and I'm excited to take on full-time now.
How old are your kids?
5 and 9.
5 and nice.
Yeah. So last year when I started, he was pretty part-time-ish in preschool. So I was part-time-ish in real estate, and now I'm full-time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You want to know how old my kids are?
How old?
20 and 14.
Girl, okay, this is a lie. Is this real?
Yeah.
Samantha, how old are you?
40.
Girl, there's no way. I just felt like I got that old.
How old are you?
I'm 38, but I mean, like, girl, you have him young. Like, I bet you whatever, when they see him with you, they think they're your sibling.
No one's ever said that, but I will take that compliment.
I would say that.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. What? Good for you. Young mom, goals.
It was rough.
Think about me, like when they turn 20, I'll be almost 60.
I know people my age having kids.
I know.
And I'm like, are you okay? Do you need support? What can I do for you?
I told my sister, she has a friend that she's over 40 and she just had a little baby. And I said, is she mentally okay? She needed something to spark her life again? Or
can we walk together? Can I hold the baby?
She said, no, Christina, she just waited and she thought it was the perfect time. And
Yeah. There really isn't a perfect time.
never. So whenever a young person asks that question, I'm not ready, I don't feel like it's time for me, it's never the perfect. It just has to happen.
But hopefully you want to be stable.
Oh, absolutely. I plan both of my kids, but I never felt ready. It's one of those things that I don't think you can be prepared enough. It just happens. And you get prepared on the way. You're never ready.
Okay, but let me be the first to help you. No one did this for me, and hopefully someone has for you. But I always thought the hardest part of kids was when they were toddlers. When people would be like, oh, when they grow up.
See, I've heard these from my siblings all the time.
This has been the most mentally hardest season, having an adult child.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they
Just mentally.
tell me why.
They just...
Tell me the truth.
No, they stress. It's her story to tell, so I
Yeah.
always on the podcast am vague about it. But yeah, she didn't make some of the best choices. She's on a really good track right now, but we had to pour a lot into her.
The more they grow, the more the stresses that they bring you, and the more the worry that you will have, just because they're not under your wing anymore. Your decisions are not yours, and they're gonna make their choices. And that's hard. It's hard to watch. You know they're gonna crash.
But it's been cool to watch her rebuild. I'm like,
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You can do this. I didn't know, but you can do this.
I have to say, this summer has been one of the most mentally challenging summers, like for my family unit, that I've probably experienced.
But I'm pretty sure you guys are like evolving and growing and bonding even more.
Like last Friday, and I mean, you know my story. I'm sober. I don't drink. And all I wanted to do last Friday.
I want to be like you. I want to become that person.
No, you don't want to be like me.
I have friends that just texted me this morning and they're like, hey, let's go have a drink tonight. And I said, why can't I just be a good girl, sober completely throughout the whole week?
I don't know what your story was. So like a drink, I don't know if that's a big deal to you.
I do drink a little socially, right? But it's like my goal this year. My birthday just passed. And I said it, this year I wanted to be sober. I wanted to be good, active, more healthy in that aspect.
It will change your life.
Right?
Yeah.
And I watch your videos and I'm like, I think this is a sign. God just wants me to hang out with her. So I quit completely.
Now I'm like, hey, do you want to go take a 5:30 spin class? And then
there you go.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
It's different. Last Friday, I went and did a fitness class over at Ohm.
Nice.
Speaking of the community, have you gone over there and tried this?
Not yet. Where's that at?
It's on the other side of town. Dinosaur Crossing. But have you seen what it is?
No.
You have to get in these suits and you're naked underneath. I was like, can I keep my sports bra on?
You sweat so much.
Yes, but listen. Okay. They put a battery pack on you, and the whole time you're working out, what it does is it shocks your muscle groups, so you're getting zapped as you're doing a full workout.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
How did you feel after it?
I felt good. I had a really hard time getting the suit off because I was soaking wet. And the other thing, too, is they were like, don't wear your sports bra. And we were doing Pilates moves, and I just felt like I kept reaching in and pulling my boob up.
That would be hard. Especially if you're sweating so much.
Yes.
And I know that's the purpose of the suit, right?
No, actually, remember those ab things you'd put on? It's supposed to give you a six-pack ab. It's basically the same thing, but it's all your muscle groups.
How did you feel after? I want to hear the after.
They told me, they were like, you're going to be so sore. And the girl next to me was like, the last time I did this, it took me 5 days to recover. And I just looked at her and I was like, this better not take me 5 days to recover.
I have no time for that.
Yeah, I was like, I
have daily compromises.
I'm like, I need to do a long run tomorrow. But I have to admit, I really wasn't that sore.
Okay, good.
And it made me feel good because I can tell I've made a lot of progress.
How many calories did you burn?
I don't know.
Thousands?
I don't think so. I do feel like it ups your workout. They're telling me it's 3 hours in the gym is the 25-minute class, but I don't believe that.
I want to
I'll try it with you. I feel like you need a buddy because you're like, what's going on? I needed a mental support friend, but I was there on my own.
How did you find out about these classes?
They invited me to come take a class.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
yeah, I want to come and try
They did a little influencer night. It was fun. They had snacks and stuff.
Listen to you. She's like VIP everywhere she goes.
I do get invited quite a few places.
Now you know who to take, me.
Yes. It was Friday night, and that's what I did on a Friday night. And then I stopped by Olive Garden, and I got lasagna to go. Went home, and we were all sitting at the table as a family eating. And I'm like, oh, we're in a good spot again.
That's what I love, because typically your hangouts are Fridays and Saturdays, right? And I love to go to church on Sundays. I don't want to feel off on Sundays. That's where you choose, right? Do I want to drink today, or can I just be good for the night? It's hard.
Yeah, and to me, it's not like being good.
It's being healthy and taking care of yourself.
Yes, if you can quit drinking alcohol. But for me to go through and work a program, the wild.
I'm going to be added to your list. I'm excited.
Do you, girl? I'm not judging.
Watch
you do you.
I just want to cut off. Not completely, but as much as I can. So I can be more fit That's my goal for the
I did
year.
that. I said that for a couple of years too.
Let's do it. Now I'm doing it for sure.
Now you've committed. I'm going to play this video back. I'm like, you said, what's the date today?
What?
On September 3rd.
I will remember. Trust me, I will remember. And I'll be like, we have a witness. Cindy was there. The video. We have the video for you.
That'll be awful.
No, it'll be good. I think we make our choices, and that's what I love about community. You become accountable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they hear you, they follow your footsteps sometimes, and you become an inspiration. Yesterday, I posted about this lady and her husband, how she sent me this video, and I said, oh my gosh, you guys are stepping out of your comfort zone. I'm so proud of you. And she said that, right? Thanks for the inspiration, this and this and that. And I feel like that's so impactful in such a small community. You said you can run out of town. What type of influence and what type of impact do you want to create here in the community when it's so small?
Oh, I love that. When you think of community, how do you define that? Do you think of it as your own little ecosystem, or what does that mean?
I think we're all interlinked. I feel it's more people that you don't know, and you are extending your hand to help, and also making them feel like they belong and creating a safe space. It's more than likely what I like to do for people, and knowing that they can open about they can talk about anything without judgment. That's when community becomes stronger. And when you need support and you can offer support, you also have the circle of people who can also create more support out of your sphere. I think that's powerful.
I love that. I try when I see something new opening here or something, I try whatever it is, even if I can just share it on my Instagram
Social
or something.
media,
I feel like that makes a tiny impact at least.
Oh, it makes a big impact. For example, you're telling me about this class, right? Had no clue that existed. And if I go, I'm pretty sure I'm going to post about it because I know I'm going to be
You're going to be laughing at yourself. Let me tell you, when you put on the suit, you're going to be humbled.
I'll be like,
yeah,
why did I come?
That's what I'm saying. I'll go with you.
No, but I feel like little videos, even from people that, for example, I'm going to post about this after this, and I'll be like, hey, it was such a great experience. People will look you up, even if it's just for curiosity or whatever it is, right? But you can gain a follower and you can create a change in that follower's life. You never know. And you post a lot of inspirational stuff in the morning. So it's how community grows, how we connect.
And that's why I'm so passionate about talking about my own sobriety. It's not because I think people shouldn't drink.
It's about the changes it has created in your life.
I'll have people reach out to me and they're like, I've been watching your videos. Could I go to an AA meeting with you? And I'm like, yeah, I've been watching your videos. That helped me stay sober this weekend. And that's what matters to me.
I always think of you like when I'm about to, like on Saturdays with friends and family when I'm out of town. And I'm like, do I want to feel that way tomorrow? Do I want to feel like Samantha Parker? So great on Sunday mornings. I swear I think about that. And you don't think about that. I'm going to
get a sticker. Would Samantha drink tonight? No.
No. Big no, capitalize.
Hey, I mean, even if that just helps you be more mindful, that's awesome.
And little tiny acts of kindness when you bring someone to, like, for example, I co-host a radio show on Fridays, right?
I know your radio show looks fun.
And it's so much fun. I'm going to bring you. And they come and they hear little tiny things, or we compliment them. We don't know how their day's going or their week. It's at the end of the week. And it's just like how that creates a change in their lives for the rest of the day or the rest of the weekend. And it's just kind of what we're trying to accomplish, just changing one life at a time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Someone sent me a video today from Instagram and it literally made me cry. Like I was driving over to Kiln and I was like, oh my God.
What was it about?
So this guy had texted one of his friends and he realized his friend was still in bed at 2 p.m. He's like, why are you in bed at 2 p.m.? Are you good? And the guy's not really like, but this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, they finished their conversation. And then that's really weird. He was in bed at 2 p.m. So we went to his Facebook page. He's obviously over 35 because I looked him up on Facebook. It was really funny the way he told the story. And he said he saw a random post where the guy was like, I love tacos. So it clicked in his head that he was going to DoorDash him some tacos. And then his friend called him crying, eating these tacos. And he's like, dude, it's just a taco.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, that taco changed my life, that someone still cares about me.
Yeah. See, there you go. It's specifically if you ever go eat with me, you will notice that. I am trying to accomplish something very organic and genuine. I don't like to say things that I don't feel. For example, if I like her boots, I will let her know I like her boots.
Do you like her boots?
I love her boots.
She's like, no.
Say it. I don't keep it. And that's something that I encourage people to do. If you like somebody's hair or lashes, let them know. That may change their whole perspective of, hey, I look good. You know what I mean? And I think little tiny gestures. It's like the tacos, it could be a candy, tea, a glass of water. You never know. And that's what we're all about.
It could be a post on social media.
Exactly. And it's just like mentioning them or just letting people know about their business. I have a lot of friends in business, and so I try to refer them as much as possible. And I know that can make a difference in their business.
Makes a huge difference. I'm like, please tell people who I am, and vice versa. I want to be in rooms where women are telling other women about.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, hey, I got to get you into the directory. I want to interview you so people find out. So many people, Samantha, in this town, we are not so much into the retirement community, but we still have those people living here. And they don't know how to navigate social media. They don't know how to make a post. They don't know how to outgrow their audience, even if they want to, because they don't have the tools. But you can do that for them. You can advertise for them. You can guide them into a bigger picture. And I'm like, they need you. That's why I want to bring you.
There's this really cool older lady on TikTok. She's got to be like late 70s. Her husband passed away a couple years ago. Do you hang out on TikTok?
Yes, I do.
Every night she does snack time, but on TikTok. But her and her husband used to do it. Like they would have snack time right before bed, which is adorable, by the way. But now she does it on TikTok and talks to the audience. And she's grown so much. But it's not about the growth, but she's getting presents from people. And she'll get on there and be like, because she was so lonely, she just started TikToking. I thought that was pretty cool.
Is that fun? Send it to me. I want to watch.
Snack time, something I can't remember, but I'll send it to you. She's so cute. She's
little things, right?
Old Southern lady. So she's got that Southern drawl.
Boom.
Yeah.
I watched this lady. She talks about how women should pay attention when they're starting into dating someone. And she's harsh, but she's yet so fierce. I wish I would have known this, or I could have advised this to a friend. Not having much luck dating because they're not dating the right people. But these ladies so in your face that you're like, oh my gosh, I need to send this to my girlfriend, or I need to send this to such and such. Some people might think, oh, it's lame, I don't want to watch that. And some people will take it like, oh my gosh, this is something I needed to hear. And that's why creators, right? I say, be yourself, because someone might need you. You don't know, consistency is everything, right? On social media, but
to a point, you know,
your content, right? It has to be intentional, and I would say with a purpose. Why are you posting these? I have a lot of people who post randomly, like I do most of the time, but sometimes in my description or somewhere in between the lines, I have a message, right? And it's just like why people follow me or why people think that it could be inspirational. And I think anything that comes to your mind, if you feel it in your gut that you should post it, post it.
I've told people that have struggled, like, or they know they have a message, but like they're getting in their own way. Obviously you go to church, so you'll relate to this, but I'm like, sit down in the morning and ask God, what does the world need to hear from me today? Because someone's going to need to hear what you have to say.
And it's tiny little things that people don't realize this person is struggling, but they were waiting to hear those words. Some people may feel like, this isn't for me, and it's okay. You're not for everybody. We're not built to be for everybody, but if you can impact one person, like I said, at a time, that's more than enough. You don't need to be in everybody's life or a savior. You don't have to be that.
Even focusing on community too. Maybe is there someone I need to reach out to today, or someone that could use a hi, hello, or just put someone in my awareness who might need mention today.
Exactly.
You know? For those of you guys listening, the Women Influence Network is here locally in St. George, Utah. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's a group of women. We have a board and we host a monthly meeting. And 1 month we do networking, inviting any woman in the community. We also welcome men, but mostly it's women.
It's the Women Influence Network.
Yeah. Some men that come, they're okay with the room being full of women. We don't care how old you are. We don't care what your background is, what you do for a living. We just want to create community for you. And that's what's beautiful about it, because we bring keynote speakers every other month and they speak about different aspects of life. We bring also professional people who can bring us like workshops in a way that people can make notes and grow and connect and just create resources as well, because a lot of them work for organizations that they might be needing something like an intern. We always advertise there what's your wants and needs at the beginning or at the end of the meeting. Some of them are like looking for people or offering jobs, or they're in the need of finding a job and we have someone in the room already knowing that person. So we create community that way. We have amazing events where we just hang out and decompress from life. And there's a lot of moms there. So it's just like we exchange worries and concerns about our kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, every time I go, and I'm going to make it more of a priority to be there. So I'm glad that you're here because now it's on the top of my head. But every time I go, it's incredible. Last time you guys had a younger girl, she's Latina, and she makes like the treats. What's that called?
Tiny botanas.
Yeah, but what's that called? The
Elotes. Elotes.
Like the
street corn.
Yeah, but she does like the Mexican candy.
Yeah.
Is it called something different? I don't know. I feel like I'm butchering
Monchis.
it.
I think it's called monchis, algo así.
But they put the, what's the chamoy?
Sí. Yep. Chamoy. I'm like, yep.
Come on, tell me. They put like the
I'm just
chamoy.
trying to think what, because she sells a lot of
On
things.
squeezy stuff, and then tahini on the candies, and she sells it.
Yeah.
But her story was so great. I messaged her after.
impactful.
The things she had gone through was what I went through leaving my ex when I was.
Oh, wow. That's where you share the story and you connect. It's the connection.
So I had DM'd her and I was like,
Awesome.
hey, like I went through a lot of what you went through, but now I'm 40. It was such a good conversation. I think you guys changed her life and gave her a lot of confidence by giving her a platform to share her story.
She shared it, and Samantha, I invited her randomly. This is how it happened. We went to do a motivational talk at Dixie High, and she got randomly invited. I think it was like on a Wednesday, and the event, one summit event was here, and Colette Cox gave me a couple of tickets, and I had one that canceled last minute. I said, what are you doing tomorrow? I have an extra ticket. Do you want to come? She said, of course. So she went, and she met Debbie there, and then she met Colette.
And Debbie, they're part of
Women Influence Network. Colette runs with the Governor's Office of Opportunity, and she was like, hey, I've been coaching. She heard her story at WIN, and she's like, I think you have a chance to win the competition.
That's right.
She won. But that's where she heard it. And that's where, like I said, little windows of opportunity take you to these massive doors that you didn't even know could be possible for you. She got interviewed by one of the state main newspaper. I can't think of the name.
Was it the Tribune?
I think so. And this was only a month ago. One thing led to another. And she was like, wow, I never thought this was going to happen to me.
Yeah.
And there she is.
I know, she's incredible. She was trying to make money for her and her kid because she was leaving her addict ex.
Yeah.
And she started slinging treats on Facebook Live.
Boom. And she's booked all the time. She sells out all the time.
She was saying she like goes to the car dealership and charges them like thousands to do a setup.
And she does open houses for major builders now. And she does festivals. She does a lot of little things, but I feel like her drive has taken her to so many places, but also her openness to do different things and not shut down just because someone says, oh, that's lame, that's not going to work. Or I can find this anywhere else. Like, why are you going to, this is not going to just go to a different level. And she is the proof that's not true.
Yeah.
That anything could happen if you really put your mind into it.
It's really easy to be like on the surface, be like, no, that side comment didn't bother me, but it can really eat at you if you let it.
Absolutely. And that's where we do like a Women Influence Network. We try to embrace and make everybody feel welcome and boulder way forward as well. I'm part of that committee, and we're working with people with child abuse, domestic violence. This is statewide, but we're starting to do the coalition here in Washington County. There's so many opportunities to be involved in the community and connect with other women.
Oh, and I love how you're actually out there doing it. You're not just talking about it, you're doing it. It's inspiring.
And that's what I like to do. Like Samantha, I don't like to do the talk and talk. I look to do the walk because I cannot inspire other people just by talking. They see me doing it. And like, we're doing this event in October. One of my friends saw it yesterday and she messaged me and she's like, you're the only Mexican in the list. Why are you the only Mexican in all the communities? I'm like, because I'm the only one open to do it. But I'm always inviting them to be part of us and to be part of the movement and create more opportunities for other people to be part of.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So representation obviously really matters. How do you feel the Latino community is represented here in Southern Utah?
I think there could be more. Back to your question, why real estate? I felt like there was a lack of bilingual people, agents, but specifically advertising in Spanish, making sure that our people is being heard and they understood the whole process from 0 to 100.
Aren't getting screwed over.
Buyer's consultation to the closing and making sure they understood every single contract. I translated so many documents. CRA has been in business for 40 years, and there's so many things that haven't been translated. I only have translated a couple of them because I use them, but I translate as much as I can according to what I need. But people, when they come to me, they feel at home. They don't feel like, oh my gosh, they're walking into eggshells, because they know exactly what they're signing. They know exactly what's going to be the process like.
It's a big decision too.
Any big decision that includes a lot of money. It's sometimes their life savings.
And I have to be honest, I don't know what I'm signing. I'm lucky. I have a close family member who has always done our loans, and he's telling me whether or not.
Yeah, is this convenient? Is this going to be...
Is what I should do.
Exactly, favorable to you. When I came into the industry, I said, I'm going to surround myself with bilingual professionals, because I don't want them to... With me having this conversation here, and then boom, I leave him or let him into a lender that is not speaking their language, that cannot communicate what's going on with interest rates, with locks, with buy downs, with everything. What chances do they have with different programs that they offer, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I've been very blessed to have found those individuals, like my lender, the inspector for the inspections, the title lady. They make it all feel like they're important, because they are, right? I don't want them to be treated like, oh, that's another client, just sign here, sign here, sign here. That has happened to me, where I'm like, girl, I'm giving you business. You should treat me like an important person, because I'm contributing to your growth. So I have switched a couple of things there, but I feel like I'm in a very good space where I bring my clients, they feel important, they feel heard, understood, they're at ease, they're stress-free when they go back home. That's important to me.
Not even the language barrier, but just different places do different things. So
different
like
things.
if I was going overseas and buying a house, for example, in Europe, they take their kitchen.
Oh my
I would
goodness.
die if I didn't know that. You walk in and there's no kitchen.
It's a huge investment. One of the most expensive things to build in the house is the kitchen,
What is with that?
It's like the cabinets, all the appliances.
They just take it.
I did not know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, in a lot of places, like it's like modular units, and they like take the kitchen with them.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's interesting. I would have to Google it.
Did you not watch House Hunters growing up?
I don't remember really, but maybe.
I've watched a lot of House Hunters.
Think about taking one of the things from the house. What would you take, Samantha?
Oh God, from my house now.
What room?
Oh, am I taking a whole room? I don't know, like a built-in? That's weird. I'm like, should I take the air conditioner?
Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I have walked into some scenarios that I'm like, was that important to them? Like little things that you see on the walls, and you walk in on the final walkthrough, they're gone. And you're like, oh my gosh, what are these holes? Oh my gosh, this was not supposed to be emptied.
The first house we bought, we had a really weird situation where, like, when the house was great and when we did our final walkthrough, they had trashed things, including leaving dogs locked in rooms, so all the carpets were ruined.
Oh my goodness.
And we did end up getting new carpet, and like they had to pay for that.
Did they pay for it?
We had to have a cleaner come in, and I was removing trash bags of stuff. It was so weird because everything was fine and normal, what appeared to be a nice normal family with kids. Yeah. And it was shocking. And I was like, I didn't know like this would be a thing. So I was having to go over and I had to scrub out. There was like ketchup inside stuck in the fridge. I mean, it was so bad.
I've seen some.
And I was shocked. And my agent kept being like, and when we moved into our next house, I feel like our karma finally caught up. It was so clean and so nice. But when we moved out of our house, like as soon as we were moving out, because we did buy and sell, which is stressful too, by the way. My God.
Absolutely.
Someone should have got me a therapist.
Hey, call me. I own a moving company. Just call us. Tell us where everything goes. You're
the
done.
Timing of the sell and the buy, oh my God, that's stressful.
It's a rush because we have deadlines. They happen so quickly.
We didn't know. So we were kind of like, I think we might be able to move Thursday. And then it was like, we've moved.
You got to be out because they have to take possession.
But cleaners come in as we were driving away. So we didn't do any of that. Because I'm like, I would never leave a house like this for anybody.
See, you're conscious. And I'm happy that there's people that think about how would I feel if I was the one coming in, right? Mm-hmm. But some buyers or sellers are like, this is what you're going to get. And it's okay because we're moving away as well. Yeah, I get it. It is. And
it's
real to stay.
Who knows what was going on in their lives too.
Exactly. Because you don't know, there's so many reasons why people buy and sell, right?
Like they could have been losing everything for all I know.
Exactly. It's like losing holding someone. On by a thread. And it's like losing someone, filing for bankruptcy, divorce, or you name it. There's obviously pleasant ones where you are upgrading, where your career is taking you somewhere, or you're downsizing, you're upgrading. Little things, but you never know what the situation is.
I know the house we bought, Don't ask me how I know this, but
How do you know this?
yeah, well, I'll never tell. I do know the house that we bought. It was originally on the market and I loved it. I was like, let's put an offer in, and I pulled it off. A few months later, it came back on, and our house hadn't gone under contract. So I was like, it's meant to be, and it ended up working out. But what happened was they were getting divorced, and they're like, let's work on it. And then ultimately they were like, we're not.
It's like it goes in a wave, and that's what a lot of people don't get about our industry. It goes in waves of emotional moments where you're like, we're all in. Then you think about it, you go back home, you talk to your significant other, and they're not ready for it. Then it's poof, we're not ready yet. Then they're ready again. Boom, the house is already sold. You have to, as the agent, have to navigate through all of that, holding hands with your client, and you have to have the compassion, the patience. People think is you look pretty, you show the house, it's done. Oh my gosh, there's so much behind doors.
Yeah, there was a few times when I had total meltdowns too.
Yeah, it's a big purchase. Well, one of the biggest purchases of your life.
Yeah, so you're also dealing with anything, relationship issues are going to come up, but you're dealing with one of the main things, shelter, as a human being.
Exactly.
And then financial is coming in.
Exactly. It's like the three that you're like, and it just goes like this, Samantha. Every single time it's like going in a roller coaster and you're hoping for the best. You're not going to crash because it has to stop. But you're riding it again, and it's every single time it's going up and down.
How have you learned to navigate the financial terrain of being an agent? I've always wondered, because you guys will get a big chunk, then it might.
And I think it's preparing, because it goes in waves. Right now, the whole summer was stagnant for most of us. Just because interest rates were high, administration was up. People are in a scarcity mindset right now of not knowing what to expect, if they're going to keep their job or what's going to happen with the economy. Right now, we're seeing things taking off, thank God, finally, because interest rates are dropping, people are moving, we're getting calls again. People who were thinking about buying at the end of the year, they're coming back to do it now. So it's preparing for those months who are just stagnant. And just be ready. Don't spend it out just because you are having a great month, because you can make tons of money, but it's just like, watch yourself, because you have to pay taxes, budget it out. And there's things, unexpected things that happen too. You know, what if you get more listings? You have to buy a lot of things as well. Your signage, a lot of things that comes with it, training, traveling, you name it.
Yeah. So you probably learn a lot about yourself financially too.
Oh, absolutely. You have to be consistent and observant about the market, so you know what to expect, what's going to happen to you as well as an agent.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to share?
No, just be compassionate, be kind, be yourself. I think that's the most important thing. Be yourself. There's no one like you in the world, and people are waiting to meet you.
I love that.
Yeah, that's me. And I'm here to help you and assist you if you want to buy, sell, or invest. You know, I'm here.
So where do we find you?
You find me on Instagram, Cristina Zavala, or at Cristina Zavala Real Estate, or Cristina Zavala Realtor. Just find me at Cristina Zavala, and you will find me, my links there for my business.
We'll have our links in the show notes. I was thinking you were going to pull out some cool number. You're like 1-800.
No. Oh, my phone number, 435-772-8463. That's my Google number. I will never give my personal number.
I was like, wow, that was brave.
No. That's my Google number. That's my signage number. Perfect. That's where they can find me.
You can always DM me too, and I'll get you there.
DM me, yeah. You can message me. It's fine.
Thanks for being here, and then also just thanks for being a voice in the community.
Oh, thank you.
Representing your community as well, and taking the time to sit with me today.
Thank you, Samantha. And I appreciate your time, your space. You're creating difference. I'm so impacted by the little things that you post, and I gotta be honest. Go and follow her. Thank you, Cindy, for being so kind and amazing.
Yes, Cindy's our podcast producer.
Yeah, she's chilling. I love these because the environment here is just nice. It's calm. It's not in a rush. I haven't
recorded in this room. We've been using the big, dark podcast room upstairs.
This is perfect.
This is nice, huh?
The contrast of the colors, and it just makes it. And then your jacket is, I came in green, and it's perfect.
It's a little overcast today, but then we get the light from the windows. Exactly. I was like, and we got a table. I love it.
This is cute. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time and everything you do.
All right. We'll see you guys next week or whenever. You can binge the podcast.